Victor Wembanyama, born on January 4, 2004 in Le Chennai, France, is a professional basketball player who has rapidly ascended to prominence in both European and American basketball arenas. Standing at an astounding 7 feet 3 inches, Wembanyama's unique combination of height, agility, and skill has drawn comparisons to some of the game's greatest players. His journey from the French leagues to the NBA, culminating in his recent health challenges, paints a picture of resilience, talent, and immense potential. Introduction to basketball. Wembanyama's affinity for sports was evident from a young age. His mother, a former basketball player and coach, introduced him to the sport, laying the foundation for his future career. His father, a former long jumper, contributed to the athletic prowess that runs in the family. This blend of genetics and environment fostered a deep-seated passion for basketball in Wembanyama. As a child, Wembanyama was introduced to various sports, including soccer and judo, which helped him develop agility and balance, attributes that would later serve him well on the basketball court. However, it was basketball that captured his heart. By the age of 10, he was already towering over his peers and demonstrating exceptional coordination for someone his size. His early training was rigorous, focusing on ball handling, shooting, and defensive techniques. Recognizing his potential, his coaches ensured that he played against older and stronger competition, forcing him to develop his skills rapidly. His early exposure to high-level basketball allowed him to refine his game beyond just utilizing his height, making him a well-rounded player rather than a one-dimensional big man. Professional career in France. Victor Wembanyama began his professional career with Nanterre 92 in the French Jeep Elite League, where his defensive skills and shooting range quickly turned heads. During the 2021-2022 season, he averaged 8.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1.9 blocks per game. Impressive numbers for a teenager competing against experienced professionals. His rapid development made him one of Europe's most sought-after young prospects. In 2022, Wembanyama took the next step in his career by signing with Asvel Basket, a team owned by former NBA player Tony Parker. This move gave him exposure to the EuroLeague, where he continued to excel. His shot blocking ability and offensive versatility made him a difficult player to defend. He could protect the rim while also spacing the floor with his shooting, creating mismatches for opponents. During his time in France, Wembanyama displayed a deep understanding of the game. His advanced footwork, reminiscent of legendary big men like Hakeem Olajuwon, allowed him to create his own shot with ease. Additionally, he showcased impressive passing skills, often setting up teammates from the high post. His combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ made him stand out among young European talents. His performances in both the EuroLeague and the French domestic league drew significant attention from NBA scouts. Many analysts considered him a generational talent capable of making an immediate impact at the highest level. His rare blend of height, mobility, and skill set him apart, making him one of the most highly anticipated prospects in recent memory. Transition to the NBA. Victor Wembanyama's selection as the first overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft was a defining moment in his career. The San Antonio Spurs made history by choosing him, making him the first French player to be drafted at the top spot. This decision highlighted the immense expectations surrounding Wembanyama and the belief that he could reshape the franchise's future. Joining the Spurs placed him in an organization with a strong track record of developing international talent. Legendary players like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili thrived under San Antonio's system, setting a precedent for Wembanyama's potential success. Under the guidance of coach Greg Popovich, one of the most respected minds in basketball, Wembanyama was given an ideal opportunity to refine his skills and adjust to the demands of the NBA. His unique combination of height, agility, and skill set him apart as a generational prospect. Fans and analysts anticipated his impact on both ends of the court, particularly his defensive dominance and scoring ability. The Spurs' rebuilding efforts centered around his development, making him the focal point of their long-term strategy. As he embarked on his rookie season, expectations were high. Wembanyama's journey with the Spurs was just beginning, but his potential to become a transformative player in the league was undeniable. Rookie season highlights. Victor Wembanyama's rookie season with the San Antonio Spurs was nothing short short of extraordinary. From the moment he stepped onto the NBA court, he displayed a rare combination of skill, athleticism, and basketball intelligence that made him a generational talent. Many rookies struggled to adjust to the NBA's speed, physicality, and relentless competition, but Wembanyama adapted almost immediately. His impact was felt on both ends of the floor, proving that he was not just a future star, but already one of the most influential players in the league. One of the most striking aspects of Wembanyama's game was his elite defensive ability. Standing at 7'4" with a massive wingspan, he was an imposing presence in the paint. His shot blocking instincts were unparalleled, allowing him to lead the league with an astonishing 3.8 blocks per game. His timing and discipline made him a nightmare for opposing players trying to attack the rim, often forcing them to alter their shots or avoid the paint entirely. However, what made Wembanyama truly special was his defensive versatility. Unlike many traditional shot blockers, he wasn't limited to protecting the rim. He frequently stepped out to the perimeter and held his own against smaller, quicker guards. His agility and lateral quickness allowed him to contest jump shots, switch onto different positions seamlessly, and disrupt offensive plays in ways that most big men simply could not. This rare ability made him a key defensive anchor for the Spurs, significantly improving their overall defensive efficiency. Wembanyama's dominance wasn't limited to the defensive end. His offensive game was just as remarkable. He showcased a diverse skill set that made him nearly impossible to guard. His outside shooting was well above average for a player of his size, allowing him to stretch the floor and open up opportunities for his teammates. Additionally, his ball handling and ability to drive to the rim made him a unique offensive threat. One of the defining moments of his rookie season came on November 13th, 2024, when he exploded for a career-high 50 points against the Washington Wizards. This historic performance made him the fourth youngest player in NBA history to reach the 50-point mark in a game, putting him in elite company with some of the greatest scorers of all time. His ability to score at all three levels, inside, mid-range, and beyond the arc, made him a matchup nightmare for defenders. Just weeks before this incredible achievement, on October 31st, 2024, Wembanyama recorded his second career 5x5, an incredibly rare feat in basketball. He tallied 25 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, and 5 blocks in a single game, joining the ranks of legendary players like Hakeem Olajuwon and Andrei Kirilenko. The 5x5 is a testament to a player's all-around excellence, and Wembanyama's ability to record multiple such games so early in his career spoke volumes about his versatility. Wembanyama's stellar performances did not go unnoticed. By January 2025, he had already earned a reserve spot in the NBA All-Star Game, a remarkable achievement for a rookie. This selection underscored not just his individual brilliance, but also his growing influence in the global basketball scene. Fans, analysts, and fellow players alike recognized his immense talent, and his presence in the All-Star Game further solidified his status as one of the league's brightest young stars. With a rookie season filled with historic moments, Wembanyama proved that he was more than just a highly touted prospect. He was already one of the most dominant players in the NBA. His future looks incredibly bright, and if his first season was any indication, he is well on his way to becoming one of the all-time greats. Health setback. In February 2025, during a routine medical evaluation, Wembanyama was diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis, DVT, in his right shoulder. DVT is a condition where a blood clot forms in a deep vein, potentially leading to serious health complications if not addressed promptly. The Spurs medical team acted swiftly, and it was determined that Wembanyama would be sidelined for the remainder of the season to undergo treatment and ensure a full recovery. His diagnosis sent shockwaves through the NBA community, as many feared the condition could derail his promising career. However, doctors reassured fans that with proper medical attention and rest, Wembanyama was expected to make a full recovery. The Spurs organization prioritized his health over short-term success, ensuring that he received the best medical care available. Impact on the Spurs and teammates' support. Wembanyama's absence was a significant blow to the Spurs, who were vying for a playoff spot. His contributions on both ends of the court had been instrumental in the team's competitiveness throughout the season. Teammates and coaches expressed their support, emphasizing the importance of his health and well-being over basketball considerations. Despite not being on the court, Wembanyama remained involved with the team, attending practices, mentoring younger players, and studying film to prepare for his return. His leadership leadership and commitment to the game showcased his maturity beyond his years. He continued to offer strategic insights, helping his teammates adjust to different matchups and defensive schemes. The Spurs, though missing his presence on the floor, rallied together, demonstrating resilience in his absence. Players stepped up to fill the void with an increased focus on team-oriented play and defensive intensity. Coaches adjusted their strategies, maximizing the strengths of available players while awaiting Wembanyama's return. Fans eagerly anticipated his comeback, recognizing his value not just as a player, but as a leader shaping the team's future. His absence highlighted his immense impact, reinforcing his status as a cornerstone of the Spurs' rebuild. When he eventually returned, his presence was expected to provide an immediate boost, outlook, and potential. Despite this health setback, the consensus within the basketball community is that Wembanyama's potential remains extraordinarily high. His unique skill set, a blend of size, agility, shooting touch, and defensive acumen, is rare and positions him to be a transformative player in the NBA for years to come. The Spurs organization has expressed optimism about his recovery, and fans eagerly anticipate his return to the court. Experts predict that once healthy, Wembanyama could become one of the most dominant players in NBA history. His combination of shot blocking, scoring, and playmaking ability makes him a once-in-a-generation talent. If he continues to develop, he has the potential to win multiple MVP awards and lead the Spurs back to championship contention. In conclusion, Victor Wembanyama's journey from a promising young talent in France to an emerging star in the NBA is a testament to his dedication, adaptability, and extraordinary skill. His impact on the game has been undeniable, showcasing a unique combination of height, agility, and versatility that sets him apart from other players. Despite facing a recent health setback, Wembanyama remains a highly respected figure in the basketball world. His temporary absence from the court has not diminished the excitement surrounding his future. Instead, it has only reinforced the recognition of his potential and the anticipation for his return. His resilience and commitment to the game suggest that this challenge will be a stepping stone rather than an obstacle. As he focuses on his recovery, the global basketball community eagerly awaits his next steps. Fans, analysts, and fellow athletes continue to express their support, believing that his best performances are yet to come. Wembanyama's journey is still unfolding, and with his talent and determination, he is poised to achieve even greater success in the years ahead. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and support our channel. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you.